There's something I wanted to say, and that's about a Chinese habit. Feng Ying just now tried to get me to eat the sandwich again, and it's so frustrating to me. I'm hoping I can get the message across to her. She's my fiance, and I don't want to be having this argument 5 years from now. Chinese people have this habit of saying no. If you ask them to go somewhere to do something that they really want to do, that you really want them to do, they will say no. And they'll say no again, and they'll say no again. And you have to ask them at least 3 times before they'll say yes, which is what they meant and what they want to begin with. So many times Westerners have problems talking to Chinese because they ask them a question and the Chinese person says no and the Western person goes on with their life. Because that in the West, usually if someone says no, they mean no. Some people in the West, especially people older than my parents' generation, which unfortunately there's not a lot of people left in that generation anymore, those people still do that. My mother does that with her sister. They'll say no, 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 and then yes. But people from my age on down, I'm 65, we don't do that. We say no, we mean no. So she tries to give me the sandwich and puts it in my face, which I hate. So I'm like, no, no, and I'm making a fuss and having nervous reactions and feeling like I'd peed myself. I've gotten so nervous, twinged, and have weird thoughts go through my mind, all because Chinese people will try to have you do something you don't want to do, and because they think it's the best thing, they will continue to poke it at you, and the reason they continue to poke it at you is they can't really believe you're saying no. They believe you're just saying no, 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 because you mean yes, 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 but you've got to wait till the 5th try, and it drives me nuts, absolutely nuts. And my kind of OCD is like, has very little patience with people not accepting no as an answer. So I asked Feng Ying to film this, and she did say yes. And so I wanted to once again say there is nothing wrong with coming to Beijing duck place and eating duck, because it is a Beijing duck place. It's not called a Beijing soup place or a Beijing sauce place or a Beijing vegetable place or a Beijing put food in people's mouth place. It's not called any of those things. It's called Beijing duck place because you come there and eat Beijing duck. Which to me seems pretty simple, but it's not the Chinese way. So to recap, when a Chinese person says no, they mean ask me again. If they say no the 2nd time, they mean ask me a 3rd time. If they say no the 3rd time, they mean ask me a 3rd time. If they get to 5, then they really meant no. To me, that's a big effing waste of time. If you say no, you mean no. I don't mind too much of a person asking a 2nd time. Give you a quick chance to think, well, maybe I'm wrong. But it's the opinion. Another thing, don't tell Beijing people if you don't like it when you eat the Beijing duck. I love it, but if you happen to eat it and you don't like it, don't tell Beijing people this. Don't tell Beijing people you don't like anything with the word Beijing in it. Beijing opera, don't tell people you think it sounds like a cat having its tail slammed in a door. They get offended so quickly because in Beijing, unlike any other city I've ever been in, they truly think they have the best city in the world. I think Beijing's a great city, but I would rate Bangkok ahead of it. I would rate several other cities in China ahead of it. Changsha, Chengdu, Nanning, Zhuhai, and my personal favorite, Sanya. But it's a good place, and I think it's a place, if you're going to come to China for 2 or 3 days, this is where you should come, because it's the one place in China that has everything that China offers, or at least as close to it as one city possibly can. So Feng Ying is now filming the room, which makes a lot of sense. Why film me? Because I'm filming in town. The waiters, I feel sorry for Chinese waiters. They have to just stand around and and there's nothing to do, but they have to still be there, even when there's nothing to do. And they have to stand as waiters, film the waiters. They have to stand with their hands just above the groin area, unless they're talking. You can see 3 guys over there who are listening to the 4th guy talk. The 4th guy, from what I saw when we first came in here, is apparently the head waiter. There's a 5th waiter who waited on us, hallway. He's walking into there, he's going by the picture. He's the guy you saw making the sandwich that my man tried to feed me. This food is so good. Can I say fucking on YouTube? I just did. It's really amazingly good. Film these people over here. The family. This is one of the things I love about China. No, just the family over here. Okay. Those 5 people there represent 2 generations. The oldest 2 people are the father and mother of either the man or the woman. The man and the woman, a husband and wife, and then the baby next to the younger of the 2 women is their child. So it's a 3 generation, 5 people picture. You get them all in the picture if you can. Yeah. Okay. So, and behind these things, oh, we don't have any over here. Film that thing. This is ornate woodwork that you see in most fancy Chinese restaurants. So this is a particularly nice one. They look old. They're not old. Most things in China are old. How about film the top? And this is the top with the work on there. It's not quite the Sistine Chapel, but it's pretty nice. And the glass work there is pretty amazing. Here comes someone by. Film this lady. Remember before I told you that all the chefs were male? Well, I was wrong. As you can tell, that lady is a lady and not a male. And so it'd be interesting. Hello. I can't get her to wave to us. It'd be interesting to know her story. I don't know enough. I don't know any Chinese, and I don't think I can get phone names to understand. And we don't dare talk to her right now because she's cutting the proteins up, and we have to do this really, really properly. I'm not sure for me it would matter, but for Chinese people it would matter if it's a slight cut off. So you see her cut it, and the way she cuts it. And like I said, I'm a little bit amazed because, and happy that this is the first time I've actually seen a female doing this. And traditionally, I think probably males did it as they did a lot of jobs in China and everywhere in the world, just like females traditionally do a lot of jobs. But I'm really happy to see her doing that. Because I just said earlier that I had never seen a female doing it before, and I hadn't. This is the first time. So, score 1 for progress in this world. Don't want to get me talking about sexism in China because that will go on for really a long time. I'm really not happy with the general progress that China is showing in this area, which is very little. I'll tell you a story about my ex-wife someday. But I'm getting back to eating. Feng Ying is still filming. I'm not sure about this. I'm offering, see if Feng Ying wants to eat this, because this is the I believe I'm looking at. I'm not sure what this is, to be honest. There's a neck part here. I'm trying to find the neck. I can't tell what these parts are. They're just different parts of the duck. Most of the parts that I've been eating have been hard parts. Now she's giving me a lot more food. Now that's something I don't object to. It doesn't like it's stuck in my face. Film this thing. This is not some sort of Chinese jack-o'-lantern. This is the thing that the food was on top of before, and it's to keep the food warm while you're ready to eat it. Even though we've been doing some filming during this, and even though there's only 2 of us, we're making our way through the food pretty quickly, and it's still plenty hot. But that's to put it on there. I think they thought, maybe when they saw we were filming and there were just 2 of us, that we had needed to be kept hot. And I'm not sure if Feng Ying likes it when it gets cold, but I could eat Beijing duck at any temperature, any time. This stuff is not supposed to taste this good. This is earth, not heaven, but this is heaven. If you come to Beijing and you not eat Beijing duck, I personally will find you and kick your ass. Because you have to do this. And there is no better food in China. And like I said, unless you get an invitation to eat my brother Dave's crappies fried by my mom, which you're probably not going to get. And they don't do that too much anymore. Dave doesn't fish as much, mom doesn't cook as much. Probably not going to get that invitation. So the next best thing is Beijing duck. We're hoping the YouTube videos to show some of the unusual foods of China and the unusual places. And in this, we're showing you both, and we're showing you the best food that there is to offer in all of China. It's has fairly conventional food. China has a basketball league, by the way, and professional league, and one of their teams, former American NBA All-Star Stephon Marbury, was a star for many years. And that team was actually named the Beijing Ducks. As far as I know, it's the only team in professional sports anywhere in the world named after a food. Really good team too. They won the championship of the league 3 times. I'm done. So we can do this. Cheers. What do you say Chinese? You say Ganbei?
Kanbei.
Ganbei.
Kanbei.
Ganbei.
Yeah.
Every country seems to have their own little thing. And where in America we'd say cheers, in China it's Ganbei. I'm not sure what it is in all these other countries. I never went out anywhere. I never heard it in Bangkok. One of my Thai friends, we used to do the brushing together the glasses, but I don't remember. I don't think we ever said anything in Thai, but I'm sure there's a Thai word for it. Anyways, back to eating. Okay.